Thanks for tuning in to the Customer Success Festival. We really hope you're enjoying the event so far. Because we've got even more insights heading your way, all sessions are designed that you can interact with each other and engage with our speakers. So make sure to take advantage of this opportunity and ask your questions. For all things customer success, don't forget to check out the CSC memberships. Sit back and enjoy the next session. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Customer Success Festival. Today we're joined by Vish Walia from Microsoft, who's going to be discussing strategy and innovation in customer success. Before we get started, I'd like to invite everyone attending today to drop in and say hi in the chat box, let us know where you're from. And also Vish will be answering some of your questions at the end of the session, so feel free to post your questions in there and he'll be more than happy to answer them. So without further ado, I introduce you to our presenter today, Vish.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. It's great to be at the festival. And let me share my... Perfect. So here are the slides. Once again, hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having an amazing time at the Customer Success Festival. Great topics, great speakers, and great learning. I want to thank Customer Success Collective for organizing this wonderful festival. And thanks to all of you to making it successful. I'm Vish Walia, and I'm excited to share my talk on strategy and innovation in customer success. A bit about myself. I'm a customer success evangelist and joined the domain of customer success in 2017 as a customer success manager at Microsoft. My passion grew in customer success, and besides doing my role, I was always passionate about developing strategies, programs, and tools for customer for driving adoption, usage, and business value realization. I was so driven into developing these strategies that I got lucky and got a fantastic job not long ago to build scale strategies for our millions of customers at Microsoft. Besides that, I'm an active voice in the customer success community, and in collaboration with Customer Success Collective and team members like Alex and Grace, we run a podcast. It's called CS Connect. And the purpose of the podcast is to have guest speakers who are customer success leaders share their key insights, practical tips, and tactical takeaways for customer success professionals like yourself, who can use their insights and experiences to leverage your job on a day-to-day basis and drive further customer success. If you haven't watched the episodes, you can either go to Customer Success Collective website under resources section under videos, or you can follow me or connect me on LinkedIn and you can watch the episodes. So without further ado, let's get started to the topic. Challenging, difficult, overwhelming. If I had to describe how we all felt in the last 2 years, that would be an understatement. Many companies were forced to go into either reimagining or pivoting their business during the pandemic. Pandemic impacted our lives, both professionally and personally. Personally, it changed our lives, how we lived, how we interacted with our family and friends, and professionally, how we worked, how we interacted with our customers, our employees. And it also led companies to pivot their business strategies and focused on customer experience and employee engagement. Strategy and innovation. Before the pandemic, I would have believed that these two words are one of the most overrated and overused words in the business community, but they got their relevance during the pandemic. Many companies re-strategized their business to adapt to the uncertain times and were able to adapt, survive, and thrive their business. Strategy and innovation are the lifeline for today's business. There was a survey done by McKinsey and Company where they interviewed executives from 200 organizations across different industries. And the results of that showed that more than 90% of the executives believe that they would fundamentally change the way they do their business in the next 5 years. That's exactly what reimagining or pivoting your business means. Fundamentally change the way you do business, how you serve your customers. Equal number of executives asserted that the pandemic will have lasting impact on their customers. Customer needs will change, their behavior and their expectations will change. Two-thirds of the executives said that they see these crises as opportunity to growth, but only 21% of the executives have the tools, readiness, and strategies to seize these opportunities. 80% or around 80% of the companies or executives said they don't have the resources, strategies, or tools to seize these opportunities. And that's what we will be talking today, strategy and innovation. But in customer success, it is important to know the evolution of customer success. And in doing that, we will also talk about how you can pivot your business. Pivot your business. Pivot was, again, one of the most talked words in the business community in 2020. It's not a surprise that pivot was voted as the marketing word of the year. It's funny I say that because I thought before doing this research that there's only movie of the year, song of the year, or book of the year. But then when I did some research, I found out that a firm called ANA does voting for the word or marketing word of the year. If you want to research more, you can do that yourself. But coming back to the pivoting your business, it has three building blocks. The first and the foremost is reimagining your business. As I said, that the 90% of the executives said that they will fundamentally change their business. And that's exactly the essence of reimagining your business means. Like how you serve will be different. How you make a product or how you want to make the product in the future will be different. So you start by rethinking and reimagining that how you can change your business fundamentally. The second building block of pivot your business is resources. Sorry, refine your processes. Processes are old, obsolete, and manual, and they restrict growth for companies. That's why they need to optimize, eliminate bottlenecks, and digitize or digitally enable processes that can be digitalized and have those processes make your business processes more effective and efficient. Last but not the least, people is power. So you want to empower your people and employees so that they can drive this transformation. Now, what are the levers to achieve this digital or business transformation? As you want to reimagine your business, you need to have a strategic plan that can help you lay out that how you want to reimagine your business and what are the focal points that you want to focus on. Think of digital as your ally. Most of the companies today use a lot of a digital platform, assets, processes to accelerate the business growth and business processes. So start looking as digital as a lever, ally to get you that. And last but not the least, people as enablers. All this exercise is futile if your people have not adopted to this transformation. So you want to make sure that your people have new skill sets. They are provided with new digital assets, new framework, so that they can exploit this transformation and make this opportunity a success. It's important to see all these things in the lens from the lens of customer success. And in order to do that, I will take you to a journey of evolution of customer success. Evolution of customer success is very fascinating. It was believed that customer success was incepted due to the challenges of SaaS solutions. But according to Customer Success Association, there was a company called Vantiv. In 1996, Vantiv, an on-prem solution provider, ran into this problem where they were having high failure rate of implementation. They found out an innovative approach to counter and address this challenge. They formed a group, and you know what they called the group? Customer Success. The focus of that group was implementation success, and they did it. They achieved success by following certain rules and framework and help companies to implement their system successfully. Later in 2004, Siebel, another CRM company now acquired by Oracle, and in 2005, Salesforce designed the scope of customer success that you and I know today. They refined the scope and approach of customer success because they were experiencing challenges due to their SaaS solutions that they had regarding churn, user adoption, and renewals. See, the evolution of customer success is fascinating because of explosive growth of SaaS solutions. If you look at today, more than 80% of companies worldwide use at least one SaaS product. And due to this explosive growth, customer success has achieved major evolution. And if you see the trends, that after every 10 years, customer success goes through a major paradigm shift. From implementation success in 1990s to customer retention in 2000s. And if I fast forward 20 years, today we talk about customer success as a growth engine, as a resource or resource set that can help us drive revenue, right? And see the paradigm shift. And it is interesting to see how the evolution of customer success strategies have evolved. The last 2 years have seen, many new trends and strategies shaping the future of customer success. I wrote an article on top trends of customer success, shaping the future of customer success. And I can request Alex, to post a link of that article, but please don't read it now. Focus on my talk and you can read the article later. But this is the summarized version of the article. And it is such a coincidence that I attended Customer Success Festival last year as a guest and connected with customer success leaders who were presenting, like Rav Dhaliwal, Mary Poppin, Jason Noble, and many others, and gathered insights about these emerging trends and synthesized all these trends into this article. If you look at the trends, they give you a theme. The first two trends magnify that customer success is evolving as a new growth engine where sales and customer success are working together. And that's true. Many companies are trying to do that. The next set of trends put a lot of focus on customer success, scale operations, and technology being leveraged to achieve that. Scaling customer success is top of mind for all the customer success leaders today. And how to leverage them is technology. The next set of trends highlight that data-driven insights, automation, and AI will be the cornerstone for the success and significance of customer success in the future. And last but not the least, customer success is seen as a great career destination for young and experienced professionals. It is important to also mention that there are companies who are driving and building strategies to drive customer success. And let's take a look at that. As we talked about, that due to pandemic, there has been an impact on customer needs. And we know that customer needs are evolving. And that's why companies are building strategies that can drive customer success. One example of that is Customer Health 360. Now, we all know that for us to manage and better manage our customers, we need to keep track and manage their health. Historically, we have been managing our customers based on singular data points or single dimensional data points, and we track them based on the average. But the new phenomena tells that we have to manage or track the health of a customer in holistic approach and in holistic way. I'll talk about this later in my presentation. The second is revenue expansion. As I said earlier, that customer success is envisioned as a new growth engine. In my conversation with one of my guest speakers at my CS Connect podcast, Michelle Weidman, Chief Customer Officer at Una, she mentioned that Vish, we have found the right rhythm for our sales and customer success teams to work together, to work collaboratively during the sales cycle. So, what they do, they introduce customer success professionals during the sales cycle and let them provide insights about the customer success journey. And that acts as a differentiator and a competitive edge for them and helps them to win and secure more deals. Michelle shared that one of her customers confided that one of the reasons they selected their system was because of the presence of customer success team. What a great example of customer success helping sales to drive more revenue. Another example that comes to mind is monetizing customer success. We all know that customer success is offered as a freebie or as an investment by a software vendor to the customers. But if we are looking, or if our strategy is to monetize customer success, so we have to find an innovative solutions to do that. I spoke with Swati Chopra. She's the director of customer success at DocuSign. She shared that in her prior experience at an undisclosed company, they put a package for customer success offers that included learning hours, professional services hours, training, adoption kit, health check assessments, and many things like that. And they offered that package to a customer for value. But they said the focus was not to give just a package. The focus was to give an experience that customer can witness and achieve business value from that. So, there are ways and strategies for all of us and our companies to focus on. The third is scale. As I said, scale is top of mind for businesses today. We cannot hire million CSMs to cover a million customers. The answer is scale. We at Microsoft are always finding new and innovative ways to scale our CS programs. I personally is responsible for building scale programs. All I do is try to understand what the customer market will be looking for and provide solutions that can be scaled. And that could be based on digital platform, digital assets, or in the form of digital CSMs. Last but not the least, data and AI. We know that our systems capture a lot of data from our customers. We have been doing that for a long time. And now is the time to leverage that data set. Mary Poppin, she is a Chief Strategy Officer at Involve.ai, an AI-based company. But when I spoke with her about data, she was the VP of Customer Success at an organization called Glint, a LinkedIn company. And she mentioned how they are leveraging AI to scan data points, to understand customer behaviors. And based on that, they're able to make more informed decisions like next best. customer recommendations. And they said the underlying factor is that they are making use of the customer data centric mindset. So there are many strategies that you can build based on your customer requirements to drive customer success. Now, when we talk about innovation, innovation is a very broad term. And when I talk about innovation in customer success, I have to narrow down my search and focus to what are my focal points in customer success. When we think about customer success, there are four focal points that we work towards. One is our customer, second is our product, third is our company, fourth our processes. So what I mean by that is that when we are looking to innovate, we're looking to innovate how innovatively we can serve our customers. What innovative experience I can give it to my customers, right? Similarly, how can I make my product innovative? What function and features I can have in it that can make it innovative? The third is, how can I make my company innovative? And fourth, what processes I can build or design that are innovative. So I remembered this by a CPCP approach: customer, product, company, processes. Now, once that's finalized, there are 6 building blocks for innovation. I came across a research done by Massimo Gerbuo and Moritz Dressel, who led this mission of interviewing 15 global leaders who had done some amazing work in the space of innovation. They interviewed them, they asked them what things they did in their organization that they became innovative organizations. And then they synthesized the learnings of these 15 global leaders into a book called 6 Building Blocks for Successful Innovation. I'll give you a very high level overview of these 6 building blocks, but if you're interested to know more, please read the book. It's very fascinating. So the first premise is make space for new ideas. What they mean by that is that to be innovative, you have to accept and trust different ideas and opinion. You have to build a culture where employees and key stakeholders are open to share their ideas. The second is foster guided vagueness. That's an interesting one. What they mean by that is that accept and allow people to be dealt differently. Don't make strict regulations, give them broad guidelines, and accept the vague ideas that they bring to the table. The third, and my favorite, is build momentum. To be innovative means that you're doing something that has not been done before. Also, it has not been proven before. So when we start to do something innovative, it may look to you that you're not doing anything innovative, right? But the goal is to keep the momentum, do things faster, act fast, fail fast, and learn faster. Keep going with that momentum. The fourth is sense the world. Remember, we talked about the top trends shaping the future of customer success. It is important to envision the future. It is important to know what your customers would want, not just today, but in the future, right? It is important to understand the socio-economic trends, the technological trends that are shaping our world, so that you can have all those ideas and futuristic opinions and trends that will be shaping the world, your competitors, your industry, your own company's aspiration. Fifth is extract meaning. Extract meaning to the right thing that you want to innovate. And last but not the least, generate consensus. It is very easy to have an idea that you love and are passionate about, but it's difficult to have people rally behind you for that idea. So start building that consensus. Whatever your ideas are, present it to the key stakeholders. Meet where stakeholders want to meet and get a small buy in. Small steps will get you to the right destination. So if you are wanting to be innovative in customer success, as I said, you have to zero down on these four key focal points. And then based on these 6 building blocks, you can start to have idea discussions, brainstorming discussions, and start to build momentum, sense the world, and generate consensus. So let's talk about some of the innovations or examples of innovations that are done based on the customer success strategies that we've already discussed. The first is the evolving customer needs. As I said, that there are many factors that we want to capture to assess customer health. Health 360 allows us to capture all the different data points that will tell us the health of our customer. It is based on adoption health, usage health, even financial health, so that we can have a more proactive view of our customer health and can make a recommendation based on that to boost usage. Success bought for scale. Isn't that interesting? That we are talking about scale, we're talking about technology. How about having a success bot help our CSMs to take on the most of the admin work and to automate customer success motions and engagements so that they can have a higher productivity? And the last one is AI powered CS. As I said, like data is the king, but now we can exploit and leverage that data to run AI powered processes so that we can scan thousands of data points, understand our customers' past behavior to provide next best steps and increase the LTV. In the end, I will provide you with a cheat sheet or a guide map, so that you can start innovating and think about it. Remember, I talked about the 4 key stakeholders, CPCP. If you, let's say you pick company as one of those focal points, then start to work downwards. And we have to uncover what our strategy is. Now, strategy can be layered in 3 layers, right? It could be a business strategy, sales strategy, or customer success strategy. Now you want to focus on customer success strategy. If we drill down deeper, we uncover that what are the 3 key areas we want to invest in? Is it customer growth, scale, or data and AI? And if we pick scale, then we again adopt the framework that I talked about and start with fostering new ideas, envision the future, and generate consensus. So without further ado, let's start innovating and see what new innovations we can have in the customer success space. With that, I would like to thank you, all of you, for your time, and I hope you learned some new insights. And if there are any questions, I'm more than happy to answer that. But once again, thank you, Customer Success Collective, and thank you, audience, for having me.
Thank you so much for that, Vish. That was a great presentation. I felt like you gave some very valuable insight there. So we've got a couple of questions over on the Slack channel. So how do you ensure accountability when you're assigning a new strategy?
Again, it's a great question. So accountability comes, with responsibility. In most of the organizations, there are teams who are, building these responsibilities. And if you can have a specified team with specified, actions, and then assign each action to each individual, that's how you can assign accountabilities and can track towards those actions that they're supposed to do.
Amazing, thank you. And then a question from Daphne. Thank you so far. is what you said. How would you explain the difference between an account manager and a customer success manager, and how can they work together successfully?
Great. So account manager is responsible for the entire relationship of the account, right? If your account manager is responsible for, let's say, one application, one customer, they are looking at the entire customer life cycle for all the different solutions that they have from A to Z. Whereas we are more specialized. We are looking at things like adoption, usage, renewals, right? So we have a very specific and strategic touch point with the customer, whereas account managers are oversighting the entire relationship portfolio with a customer.
Wonderful. Well, that concludes the session for today. So I thank you very much, Vish. And I do welcome anyone to connect with Vish on LinkedIn, or please feel free to check out our Slack channel as well to continue the conversation and ask more questions. So thank you very much, Vish, and thank you to the audience.
Thank you.